And it's what's remarkable when I realize how similar the plot to that game is to the plot of Legend of Legaia. Okay, so in Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, the game for the Nintendo GameCube, the whole thing is the world is infested with monsters, and there are these trees at each village that keep the fog where the monsters live at bay, and you have to go from location to location, traveling throughout it, fighting monsters along the way until you get to the nearest location to revive and keep these trees going. That's the same basic plot as as Legend of Legaia. Now, Legend of Legaia executes it better. It's got a better plot with more interesting characters.
Dead. They're all dead. Find the killer. Now, now, now. I'm gonna make you pay for killing
But yeah,
my friend.
Legend of Legaia, you start off in this,
Let's show him what we do to murderers.
there's, it's this world where you got these things called Raw Saru that partner with humans to greatly increase the human strength so they can fight off monsters in the world. And there's this fog that blankets the entire world that has some kind of effect on the monsters, makes them way more aggressive and things like that. So going out into it is dangerous. So humanity built these settlements that are surrounded by giant walls. And and in order for the village to survive, you have to like venture out into it and hunt for food and things like that. And one day your village gets attacked with a wall gets broken down, and you start off your journey by going out into the fog and trying to hunt that down, going back to the different villages, trying to revive these trees that keep the fog at bay and things like that. Is this where I finally do it? At 23 minutes left, so maybe this is where I finally do it. We can only hope, right? Nope, I failed again. I got down to one guy and I failed again. Great. Legend of Legaia, somebody fucking please re-release that game or remaster it or remake it or something, please. Because Legend of Legaia is awesome and just an absolutely excellent RPG. Likeable characters, good story, interesting world, good soundtrack. Legend of Legaia is awesome, and I would highly recommend it. It's got a very unique battle system too. It's a turn-based RPG, but the battle system, you know how when you're playing a fighting game, you input a combination of like high and low punches and whatnot, and move up and down on sticks, shit like that to input special moves. Yeah, it works the exact same thing. Like you input combination of high and low kicks and punches and stuff like that to pull off special moves. And you kind of you have all these different arts, that super arts and hyper arts, stuff like that, that do more powerful attacks and shit like that. And it's a lot of fun, and if you have never played it before, I would definitely recommend playing through that. Unfortunately, the only way to access it legally is to have a physical disc, the PlayStation version, for the PlayStation, because that's the only console it's ever been released on, and it's never been, as far as I can tell, it's never been digitally released on anything, and it's never been ported to anything. It's never been remastered. It's never been remade or anything like that. I would love for a remake to happen or a remaster to happen, but the chances of that are so fucking slim, you know. Fucking sucks. Because that game deserves more love than it gets. Classic, underrated gem of a PS1 RPG. Highly recommended.
Kamina, the murderer got away. Come at me. I dare you.
I got lucky there again because he saw me and didn't get the alarm off before I killed him. Maybe this is where I finally figure it out. How much time do I got left to do commentary on? About 20 minutes. Thank God my voice is tired. My throat hurts a bit. I've been recording for 2 hours and 10 minutes so far. Roughly. Or 2 hours and 7 minutes, rather. Yeah, I recorded way too long with this. I should have gone for an hour and a half. Just 3 more episodes of this. Instead, I recorded for 2.5 hours, and you're getting 5. You're getting 5 episodes of this, and yeah, you're already up to that. That'll definitely cover everything by the time. Dalton will definitely be back by the time that the last episode of this goes up, and we can get back to Fear. So I hope you guys are looking forward to Fear.
I will find you and I will kill you.
Fear 2, rather. Fear 2 Project Origin. I'm looking forward to getting back to that and playing more of that. I think we're going to be stuck on that one for a while. Don't expect a review, like, with how rarely I actually go back and play this one. It would take me so long to actually get through a game like this. So I wouldn't expect a review on this one anytime soon, if ever at all. Right? But I certainly hope you guys enjoy watching it, at least. It's fun playthrough. I've enjoyed going back to this and playing more of it. It's good shooter. I mean, it got kind of criticized or whatever for basically being more Far Cry 3, but I mean, I liked Far Cry 3. I've enjoyed what I've played of this, which at this point I'm about 5.5 hours in to this, I think. It's a fun game. God, my throat's starting to hurt. Yeah, here I'm trying to get this guy's attention so I can figure out what he's doing, things like that. Try to get him to turn his back so I can sneak up on him and kill him. That's what I'm trying to do. I think this might be where I finally fucking succeed. We're getting close to the 16 minutes. 16 more minutes. Or, nope, I could fail again. Yeah, I failed this, obviously, an hour straight. I failed over and over again because I did this the stupid way. I only needed to kill the one guy and sneak back out, and I could have probably done that, but no, I did this the way where I decided that I wanted to sneak around and stealth kill everybody in this little area. And I failed at that repeatedly, and then I got into this mood where I was just angry and was like, I am going to do this come hell or high water, and I don't care how long it takes. And this is what cost me. This is what ultimately cost me, and wound up with this being 5 episodes instead of the intended 3. But hey, if you guys are enjoying that, if you guys are enjoying watching me suffer and play through this game and more episodes of this game, and maybe you're not enjoying these last 2 episodes because it's me doing the same thing over and over and over again, then you certainly got plenty of that before we get back to Fear. And we'll get back to having Dalton regularly, and I'm going to try to record an episode of Film Shoot and an episode of the Pricey Action Button podcast, both with Eric sometime soon. I hope you guys are looking forward to that, because I certainly am. I always enjoy when I get to sit and talk to him. He's been my friend for a long, long, long time. Like well over a decade. Like, I knew him before the release of the PlayStation 3, like back in the PlayStation 2 Xbox days. I remember having conversations about it, what's better, what has better games, things like that. I'll give you a hint. The answer is the PlayStation 2. Like, the Xbox, I like the Xbox, but the PlayStation 2 just has quality and quantity. And that's not to say that there's nothing worth playing on the Xbox. There absolutely is. It's a console that I would recommend you get. Pick up some classic games for it. Play them, you know. Love it. Just don't love it as much as the PlayStation 2. Maybe this is where I finally beat it. I got 14 minutes to go, so maybe this is where I finally beat it. We can only hope, right? Because you guys are probably getting tired of watching me do this over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I'm getting tired of recording this long-ass commentary. Like 2 hours and 13 minutes I've recorded. There's 3 of them killed. Yeah, when you're trying to stealth it, patience is key. Patience is absolutely key, and there are moments where I got impatient. And I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have gotten impatient. Sometimes, you know, I'll get impatient and then I'll run a little bit and that'll cost me, things like that. You've been watching, you've seen what I've done. How the various ways in which I have failed to complete this mission, because, again, I decided to do this the stupid way. Because I first thought I needed to do it this way, and only figured out later on, but by that point I was angry enough with this that I was determined to do it this way. Uh, 12 more minutes. 12 more minutes. Oh, God. I wonder if this was one of the games that got FPS boost on the next-gen consoles. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
Do I really want to find this guy? Hey, first one to kill him gets a beer. You can run, but you can't hide, Bernchard.
Yep, and there I failed again. Go me. I'm good at this game, I swear. Oh, by this point I was pissed off. Really pissed off when I was actually sitting there. I just hit the mic like a dumbass, sitting there recording it. You know, when we first started doing the podcast, we had the most stupid way possible of doing it. Because, like I said, I didn't know what an RSS feed was. I didn't know about hosting the podcast on whatever website or whatever. So I set up the website. I mentioned this earlier. I set up the website and just hosted up the MP3 files there and tried to direct people to it. But it gets dumber than that because we didn't get a proper mic or a proper equipment or multiple mics or anything like that to record the podcast. No, we had one shitty microphone that you would hold in your hand. And every single time you would move that mic with anything at all, every single time you would move that mic with anything at all, you would hear it. It had no pop filter because it didn't have a stand. There, I got the attention of the people that I didn't want to get the attention of and didn't get the attention of the guy that I wanted to get the attention of. And failed again as a result. So we just had like this $5 shitty fucking handheld mic that we used. And we only had one. And we passed it around back and forth. And recorded that way. And you could hear us breathing. You could hear all the pops in the mic that a pop filter takes care of. You could hear us pass it and handle the mic back and forth, things like that. You could hear all of that shit in the episodes from way back then because we didn't know what we were doing. So it was just ghetto as shit thrown together like that. But we had a lot of fun with it, though. We'd always have a beer. We'd always crack open the beer on the podcast. It was fun to do. And I thought we had good chemistry. Which is, if I wind up hosting the old episodes up, that will be why I do it, because I just think they're fun to listen to. Just think those old episodes are funny and humorous and amusing. Just a joy to listen to. Which, again, link in the description below, you can listen to them if you want. You don't have to. I don't blame you if you don't, because it's obviously old video game news from a long fucking time ago, right? But, yeah, archive in the description below. And I'll keep uploading and updating that archive until every episode of the podcast is back online. As of me recording this, there are 16 episodes currently online. Nothing beyond that. But it's almost done. We'll get them all back up eventually. Give us some time. There's another dead body for you to find, buddy. I found a bunch of dead bodies. The killer's killing you, buddy. Or trying to. I've been trying to for a long fucking time at this point and failing miserably. Maybe this is the time that I finally do it. After all, there's 7 minutes left. Which I'm glad, because I've been recording for an hour and 20 minutes at this point, and I'm tired and I want to go do something else. You guys get 5 episodes of Let's Play Far Cry 4 for the Xbox One. I wish this ran at 60 FPS. I really do. It just feels better at that frame rate. But maybe they couldn't make it work at 60 FPS. I don't know. This was designed for previous gen consoles and like ported to these consoles, and it ran better on these, of course. Looked better too, but I don't think there's necessarily any reason why it wouldn't run at 60. Wouldn't be able to run at 60. Maybe Ubisoft just was maybe the console was just so new that Ubisoft couldn't figure that out at the time. I don't know. I don't know, man. I just know it runs at 30. It seems to be a consistent 30, and the game looks good. So there's that. How did I not get spotted there? Kill this fucking guy. Kill this fucking guy. Kill this fucking guy. Yeah. There we go, now he turned the other way. Slink back into the shadows like a boss. Yeah, I think this is where I finally do it. This has to be where I finally... 4 minutes? Yeah, this has got to be it. Well, for what it's worth, this was fun to record, and this isn't something I do often, where I do the episode solo like this. I think I work better if I've got someone to talk to. That's one of the reasons why Dalton is always a part of the Let's Plays, and he's just been my friend for like a decade, and we get along great. And I think it works better with us just sitting chit-chatting back and forth. You know what I mean? Than it does with me just sitting here rambling by myself. You're all alone, dude. You got no one left. But, I certainly hope you guys have enjoyed these solo episodes, because it's going to be a while before there are any more. This will be the last one for a while, but it was fun to do. I enjoyed playing through some of this game again for you guys. So get up to 11 episodes of this. Like, there's now more episodes of this than there are of Fear 2 as of me recording this, right? So, yeah, this is where I finally fucking do it.
They deserve to die.
Now all of you are dead. And this is the guy that you have to kill. This is the only guy that you have to kill. Searching for the dog tags. And then drop his body in one of the locations. That's all you gotta do. You don't even have to drop the body. You could just get his dog tags and leave, if that's what you would prefer to do. Yeah. There. And now all I gotta do, since everybody's dead, is just leave the area, and this mission is finally fucking done. Yeah, there we go, and I got the bonus hid behind the body. So, yeah, thank you everybody for watching these series of episodes of Let's Play Far Cry 4 here on the Doomdog YouTube channel. I really hope you guys enjoyed these. I didn't want to leave you hanging for far too long while Dalton was on vacation, so I wanted to record something for you guys. If you guys could give this video a like and a share, that would help me out a lot. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring the bell and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Did you enjoy these episodes? Let me know. I'm really curious. But thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for watching this batch of episodes, and we now return you to your regularly scheduled Let's Play Fear 2 Project Origin. We will talk to you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody.